Good morning, guys.
Very good morning.
So, how do you feeling today?
Absolutely awesome.
Energetic.
Fine. Fantastic.
Okay, so we'll start our session today. So, I hope whatever has been discussed during the last few days. So, I will tell you just a brief on that. So, you know about yourself, who you are. Then we have gone through our wheel of life, and then we have gone through our baselines, expressions, non-expressions. So, and the speech, and so you know about this. So I think this, after going through these sessions for the last couple of days, you are in the journey of transforming yourself, and you know yourself better, you know your world better. So what I think, Subho, that there are certain areas in your life, in the wheel of life, that are in a staggered way, that you want to do better in those, in certain areas,
Indeed. I do.
and you need to do some changes over there.
Yes, I do.
So I think we have to do an exercise on that. So I want to ask you that, Subho, to your baselines that are not matching, that are the non-expressed areas, that is pulling you down in certain areas of your life. So what changes do you do in your life, or what you're thinking about those changes you want to do, so that you can do better in your journey? So what do you think, in what areas of your life, in the wheel of life, these are bits, areas that you want to improve actually?
To be very precise, I have already been told health
Yeah.
and fun and recreations. These are two areas.
Okay.
So health is of prime importance.
Okay.
And so for change goes, yes, certain change, my food habit,
Yeah.
my what I have never cautious about, I'm big cautious right now. Exercise,
Yeah.
yes, I need to started walking, but I need to be more regular.
Okay.
It's kind of an infrequent one. These are two major changes to develop my health concerns in a better way.
Okay.
That all the serious concerns needs to get diminished.
Okay.
So these are the two decisions for change that have already been taken.
Okay, so very good. So some changes you have already taken, and some changes you are going to take. So that will meet your baselines, and when you meet your baselines, that will affect your wheel of life, and that
Indeed.
will improve, right?
Indeed.
So thank you, Subho. So Susmit, what about you? What are the areas in your baseline that needs to be improved, in your wheel of life, that needs to be improved actually? What do you think about that?
So when I did my wheel of life, my critical action zone area was career.
Okay.
That is where I think the change has to happen immediately.
Okay.
I need to take action on that.
Okay.
And then there is obviously health, there is business finance.
Okay. So what changes you are planning to do in your life, or what changes you've already done in your life, so these weaker areas can be improved?
So today in this change activity, I have identified that I need to immediately upskill myself to
Okay.
make some positive changes towards my career.
Right.
Because that will add the boost from where I am currently rating myself to where I want to reach.
Okay.
And so that is one area.
Okay.
Next, I want on the health platform, I have decided that I should hit the gym immediately, which I am reluctant of doing.
Right.
So that's another changes.
So-
And continuity in my relationship and work front.
Okay.
So I will meticulously work hard and work in a proper plan, so that my day agendas are set and met, so that also satisfies my baselines.
Okay, thank you, Susmit. And I think you have to stick to your plan, so that these changes can be done and your wheel of life can be improved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Susmit. So, Shantanu, what do you think? What are the areas in your wheel of life that are a bit scattered, are in a stacked fashion, so you want to do some improvement over there.
Basically, the areas of improvement for me are around the career and finance.
Okay,
And the reasons that I figured out are much more basic in nature.
okay,
One is my habit of procrastination.
okay,
So I've been pushing things off for the future.
Okay.
So that I need to fix urgently.
right,
And also to be able to identify people who are real well-wishers and the ones who are surface well-wishers.
right.
So
You have to protect yourself, right? You have to protect yourself from
it's
this.
more yeah, right, protection, and something that I had not put originally, but I think what Sushmit said makes a lot of sense. Upskilling oneself, because knowledge doesn't have any bounds.
Right.
So all this while I
Yes.
thought that I have enough to be able to get to a better career, but now I realize that I think that is another area where I can really think and invest some quality time and effort on upskilling myself.
Okay, so I think by doing these changes, do you think that your baseline's criteria will be met, and how it is getting fitted to your will of life?
Okay, yeah, it's meeting pretty well. Pretty well in a sense, okay, let me first talk about the knowledge part. As I just mentioned about my addendum. So
Right.
I added the knowledge bit, upskilling bit, which satisfied my knowledge baseline.
Right,
Honor baseline is very much going to be satisfied or expressed once I actually am able to figure out who are my real well-wishers and who are not, and distance myself. So that takes care of honor and trust
right,
baselines.
right,
Okay. I have humor baseline which has always been there.
okay,
Articulation will be expressed because as I go out and as I basically shed my procrastination and move ahead,
okay,
naturally the articulation baseline is going to be expressed. And humor, I don't see explicit expression of humor, but I think it's just part of me, so
okay. So
it
what?
will be expressed anyway.
Right.
Nice.
So what are the 3 steps that you have taken to change yourself? I mean, the changes you are planning to do actually.
Yeah, like get rid of the procrastination.
Procrastination, then
Okay,
get rid of.
get rid of the fake admirers.
Okay.
Okay, from my life,
Yeah.
and surrounding myself with positive
Circle.
people
Right.
who are going to push me rather than
Right.
pull me back.
Right.
And fourth, I would like to add the fourth, which is basically upskilling myself.
Right. So thank you, Santanu. Wonderful. So Subho, Susmit, and Santanu, you have taken the right steps forward to change your life, and I think going forward, your will of life will become very nicer one. Will
A
of
wheel.
will of life.
A wheel.
Life will be very much nicer one, and you will flourish in your life. But you have to stick to your plan, and you don't stop that. Stop at a certain point. You continuously change yourself, reinvent yourself, and doing certain changes here and there. I think you all will be on the right track. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
So-
Thank you, Sanjeev.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's